because when I walked in, it was packed. And what do you think I saw? What do you think I saw?
What'd you see?
Exactly what I thought I was going to see.
What?
80 women sitting alone. No men in sight. None.
I saw so many Black women try to solve a problem in dating by starting to host events in person, trying to create third spaces to facilitate dating like offline. And you know what would happen every single time? The men were not signing up. They would be selling tickets to speed dating, and they would always end up with men's tickets on sale. Always, because they weren't buying any. Just the other day, a big account that I follow for Black creatives did like this cute Cupid thing where they were like, hey, send us a profile about yourself and we would love to post it and like play matchmaker. Sounds like a cute idea, right? Not one single man sent their profile in. And mind you, this is an account that has well over 100,000 followers. It's just time to stop. It's time to stop. They have made it very loud and clear that they do not
singles event, and here's why I think we're doomed to be single for the rest of our lives. That was a bit dramatic, but let me tell my story. So I went to singles night at Union Church's Charlotte campus. Now, I don't go to that church, but I started following Pastor Steven since he was a guest pastor at my church earlier this month. And when I found out that he was writing a book on dating and relationships, I was interested because, listen, your girl could use some divine intervention in that area. But I'll be honest, I didn't want to go at first. I figured it's a Christian singles event. There's going to be 11 women there and like 2 men. Plus, they were advertising it as a conversation that you wouldn't expect to have at church. And I thought, I've heard enough of those modern dating and relationship podcasts. I don't need to hear any more, especially not with a biblical spin. Instead of having meaningful conversations about finding and building Christ-centered relationships,
we just left the event, right? So I think we were just saying that we think that we've actually hit rock bottom.
No, it was actually.
We think we've actually hit rock bottom, and I think we were either punked, catfished,
like
or
it felt like a sick joke.
And my spirit, while I was there, my spirit told me, no mas, por favor. I am not going to no more of these. Okay? That rhymed. Period. I'm not going to anymore, and here's why. So that singles event was cool because they actually had a mix and mingle session at the end where they put us in a very cool atmosphere for people to talk and meet with each other. Although there was like 3 men there and 300 women, I loved the fact that they did that. I thought that was really cool. But my thing is, you go to one single event, you go to them all. They got the same message, and I'm gonna tell y'all what they be saying so that you can know ahead of time. If you feel like you're called to go, go. If you feel like the Lord is telling you to go, go. If you've never been, go. If you want to mix and mingle with other single people, go. But let me tell you, this is going to be the singles conference starter pack. I'm going to tell you what you're going to get. Okay?
I'm gonna get hate for this, but whatever. I approached a Black man this week at like a dating event, and he was not interested in me, and that by itself is like not a great story, right? I tried to shoot my shot, he was not interested, I moved on. But immediately after I walked away from this man, he went up to a group of 5 white women and he introduced himself to all of them. And then I kind of observed out of like the corner of my eye for the rest of the evening, this man was only going up and talking to different white women. Later that night, another very attractive Black man came in, the exact same thing, only talked to the white women that were in the room. There were maybe 6 or 7 Black women throughout, and I could tell. I would look over at the Black women occasionally, they would be looking, we would all be observing the same thing. We're all thinking the same thing, right? And as someone who has reviewed a bunch of different like dating events, I have seen this play out so many times where you walk into a room, the Black women are looking for other Black men, and the Black men are not looking for Black women. Unless the host of the event is like a Black person or a person of color. And as much as I say that I am going to start dating outside my race, my mind, whenever I walk into...
Modern women are desperate for men to come back, but the damage is already done. First, they told women that they were perfectly equal to men, able to do anything a man could do. Then, they told women that they were actually better than men, able to do anything they could do but better. And then, they told women that a real girl boss actually doesn't need a man at all. And as the feminists used to say, a woman needs a man like a fish needs a bicycle. But now, modern feminism has reached an inevitable conclusion, and women are desperate for men to come back, and turning to high-end matchmakers as the solution to their loneliness and their dating woes. That's right, Elle magazine just published an article titled "Women Are Exhausted by Dating Apps, and Now They're Paying $150,000 for Matchmakers." The author, Prachi Gupta, writes about how dating apps have failed many women, describing them as exhausting, impersonal, and overly gamified.
People are so over it.
With common issues like ghosting, lack of commitment, and endless swiping that leads nowhere, ultimately contributing to widespread dating app fatigue. She says here, the current dating environment has led to a boom in matchmaking, particularly for high-end firms with wealthy clients. Women with means are turning to matchmakers now more than ever. Now, one of these matchmakers, Donnelly, claims to have seen a 44% uptick.
Yo, brothers, welcome back to the channel. Women are begging right now in 2026. I mean, a lot of women are begging men to attend the dating events right now in 2026. I'll do anything to find a husband. That is what most of them say. The same ones who had endless options and high standards now pleading for brothers to show up in these functions. The role reversal is wide as men sit back, selective, and have now opted out entirely. The depression is peaking. Today, we'll be breaking down the clips showing the begging, the confusion, and why men aren't rushing right now in 2026. If you are a king and you're done chasing or watching the flip, this one is for you. Smash the like if this beginning is late. Drop a comment and let me know what you think about it, and I'll talk to you back shortly.
I just think men this day and age don't want to date.
So let's start with the stats, guys. According to Pew Research, 63% of men under the age of 30 are single. That's almost double the rate of women in the same age group, and over half of those men say that they're not even looking for a relationship anymore because modern men are tired of being punished for just being men. They have been called toxic and dismissed as lazy misogynists who exploit women by merely existing, and honestly blamed for every societal failure.
There is not a single man on this planet that has not made a choice that directly oppresses women. Not a single one, not a single man on this earth that is not guilty.
So walking away from relationships, from the dating scene, from the entire system, it's not really out of bitterness, but probably self-preservation. Feminism didn't just say that women deserved equality. It said that men were the problem, that masculinity was dangerous, the nuclear family was a prison, that household chores and the notion of submission were abusive, and that independence meant rejecting men entirely. And women believed it, unfortunately. They believed the lie that men were optional. They built lives without them. And now they look around and all the strong men are gone and they don't understand why. But here's the truth. You push them away. Now, to understand how we got here, we have to look where it all started off. In 1970, a radical feminist named Kate Millay published Sexual Politics, which became a blueprint for the second wave feminist movement. She claimed that traditional family was a system of oppression, that marriage was patriarchy in disguise, and that heterosexual relationships were inherently abusive power structures. And this wasn't fringe. Her sister, Mallory Millay, later testified about feminists organizing meetings in New York where they would literally chant, "Destroy the modern family, destroy marriage, destroy the patriarchy." And this is the root. The entire movement was built on tearing down the masculine role, and it worked. And to anyone who even casually looks into the history of feminism, you can clearly see that those ideas are what went on to shape universities, media, and dating culture, until eventually being a man was something you needed to apologize for. That's the foundation that modern women were raised on. And now they're shocked to realize that they still want the ideology that feminism told them to reject. Namely, strong, stable, masculine men. When you ask AI to research something like the origins of feminism, you're usually handed a woke, sanitized narrative that avoids anything controversial and keeps you comfortably distant from the full picture. How does it make you feel that programmers at these big tech companies are the ones deciding what is and isn't okay for you to think? your curiosity is being censored. That's why I'm excited to introduce the sponsor for today's video, Venice. It's an AI tool for people who value independent thinking. Venice is different. It runs powerful open source AI models right in your browser. You can access the world's leading models anonymously, like ChatGPT and Claude, and Venice submits your request on your behalf anonymously, so it's never tied to your identity. Best of all, your conversations are encrypted and only stored on your device. No corporation and no government can spy on you and use your data. It was founded by Eric Voorhees, a well-known privacy advocate for this exact reason. So if you want to use an AI without handing your most personal information to big tech,
is with these dudes and thinking that they are the prize? Let me know, because I'm confused. This guy asked me on a date, right? Okay. I'm like, cool, yeah, like I'm free such and such day, like let's do it. Tell me why. Dude replies and says, well, make sure to text me this weekend so that I can remember.
Seems like a reasonable request, especially if the guy has a lot going on for himself.
What? I have to text you to remind you of the date that you asked me on? Crazy work. That is quite literally like almost insulting. Like immediate ick. I just feel like ever since I've been single, I've just been learning that these dudes really think that they're the prize. Like their egos are so big and they genuinely think like they are the ones that should be chased. Like, don't these dudes realize that they're supposed to chase the women? That's how it works, guys. Insane work. If you see me on that date though, mind your business. He's fine shit.
She's the one who is constantly chasing these dudes. That makes those men the prize by definition.
I feel like the script I used would work for men approaching women as well. The only thing I would change personally was like, let's say I'm at a coffee shop at a grocery store or something. If a man came up to me and he was just like, hey, I was wondering if you'd want to get drinks sometime. Or hey, I was wondering if you want to like go out. I think that would work. A compliment is nice too. Like if he called me pretty, I love to be called pretty. I get gorgeous, beautiful, hot, cute, but like I just want to be pretty. I feel like flowers are pretty and there are so many different kinds of flowers. I want to be pretty like a flower. Anyways, that's what I would do.
It's not about getting something long-term for her. She wants to be approached for compliments, attention, validation, whatever you want to call it.
In case you missed it, we are going analog with dating this year, and the more cool girls we can get off the dating apps, I am convinced that guys will have to be guys again, and they will have to approach us in real life.
Okay, I don't know what guy needs to hear this, but literally just shoot your shot. I don't know what has happened, but you guys act like if you approach us, we're gonna like burst into flames or something. Speaking from personal experience, because there's this guy at my gym. You know how gym crushes are. Catch him looking at me all the time.
He's not looking at her all the time. I mean, he might glance over, but that's about it.
It's not creepy. I've smiled back, I make eye contact with him, and it's really frustrating. I don't know why he's not coming over and talking to me. It is so annoying because the back and forth cat and mouse game is only fun for so long. I would love to go back to the basics of like a cringy pickup line that would make me like laugh because it's so stupid, and asking for my phone number. And guess what? It's attractive to have confidence to come over and approach me. I will give you my number. Putting the fear of rejection, control your life. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. To sum this entire gym crush story up, guess what, guys? I literally matched with this guy on Circa.
Since men don't approach women anymore, I guess I should start going up to men. I live in a city, and literally anytime I'm walking anywhere, anytime I see a cute guy, it's always heads down, headphones in, he won't look at anyone. Literally no one is approachable anymore, no one looks at each other, everyone's heads down, and no one's smiling or just seems happy. Literally no one's socializing. What am I supposed to do? Chase a guy down the street that does not want to be bothered and ask him if he is single? I feel like I give off the most approachable vibes. I'm always smiling, looking pleasant, not looking at my phone, I don't wear my headphones. Literally never once. I've never been approached. Fucking get this. I was talking to a guy I matched with on Cuffed. We were talking on the phone, had the fucking best conversation ever. Ghost me. He literally ghosted me. Just now, if you have like a really good phone call with a guy you matched with on a dating app like Raya, Cuffed, Tinder, or whatever, I guess you just ghost them immediately. It's funny though, like on the phone when we were talking, I asked him if he like ever approaches a girl at a bar or in the street, and he was like, no, God, no. So I guess maybe that was just a red flag. That men forget that they literally have the power in the situation, so that's why everyone's single.
We are talking about how women still want men to approach. Women have told men, do not approach us. What they really need is ugly men don't approach me, but Chads, you're allowed to. Anyways, so regardless, today we're going to react to women complaining about how they still want men to approach even after they we bullied men out of approaching us and then said, can you please approach us anymore? So
the post Me Too movement has made men not chase as much.
You think?
I think it's made them not try several times. I think that's the biggest.
Okay.
So if you're playing hard to get, you're actually not really going to be getting that much.
Yeah.
In terms of some people have this idea oh, you shouldn't accept a date right away. And I'm like, who the fuck cares? Because I think men have learned just oh, okay, if I ask once and she gives me the vibe she's not interested, I'm not going to keep bothering her.
Yeah, and that's actually good. Men shouldn't waste their time. Is she interested? You just go, you want to go out? No, there's your answer.
That's the number one thing I've heard from all my male friends.
Yeah.
It's yeah, there's no more of this playing hard to get. You reject the man, they've learned, oh, I need to respect that, because if I don't, now I'm crossing over into Me Too territory.
I also think that if you are super hard to get, the only guys who will pursue you like that are kind of the guys who are in it for the game.
Yeah.
And that's not the energy that you want to end up with. And so being too hard to get or aloof is just I don't think that's the move when it comes to intentional dating.
All right, here.
Approach you on your walk. Follow the SVC method. Shoulders back, boobs up, chin up, maintain eye contact, and hold. If you really want to ensure that he stops you, do this number. Bling, head tilt, smile, show the carotid artery. For him, it's giving, wow, I know her. For you, a bee could have flown in your eye. He'll probably say, do I know you? And you'll say, morning. Be bold. You are the goal. And secure the bag, goddess.
I agree. That's actually good advice. That's actually good advice. Okay, who's next?
Do you wish that men would approach you more?
Yes, definitely. Definitely. I like being approached because it shows that they're taking initiative, and I like that attitude.
Did your boyfriend approach you? How did you?
No, I actually approached him.
Yes, I feel now it's a lot of men are more I don't want to say timid, but a little more timid and shy.
Yeah, I agree too. I wish they approached us more because I feel nowadays it's honestly really.
Let's start with the obvious. Women are organizing, or women organizing or attending events, literally begging men to come out. Please show up. That is what most women say. I'll do anything to get a husband. The irony hits after years of sweeping left on average guys and demanding perfections. Now the events are packed with ladies and empty men, men out there, not looking to have any serious relationship. That is the men, most of the men they find right now. If you all look at the stadiums right now, they're packed full with men like that. If you look at the churches right now, they're packed full of men like right now. So the disconnect is real. Rejection was power when options felt infinite to these women. Now men learn self-worth and now peace over being the last resort. Begging doesn't undo the past dismissals. So let's have some real talk, men. Men aren't obligated to fill the gap. They help create high standards and independence. Talked led here. It literally led most of these women here. Brothers are chasing the dreams, the purpose, or better matches instead of rescuing that event. Do anything sounds like a desperate woman whose actions didn't match out before. So fellas, if you've seen this, women are friend zoning or rejecting, then shocked when no one shows up for their events. They flip and they freak out. From the gatekeeping to beginning, now they are telling the men to show up at their functions. Most of these women stayed selective, and now they want the men out there to date them, and they are suddenly looking serious. So looking at these slips, suddenly you have the humility. They outdo anything after the war or the loneliness hits them right there on that chair. So men are ignoring or laughing, and the audacity to demand a presence after dishwashing or after dishing this rejection is absolutely crazy. So the hypocrisy is really why they preach men should approach and high value only, then they panic when they apply the same logic. Dating events exposing the imbalance. Women are wanting traditional pursuits while bringing modern rules. Please, no thanks. This men say in 2026, we don't want that. So for the women out there, the real partnership requires mutual values earlier. Begging at this event doesn't rebuild the trust. Lower the walls, show consistency, and accept or opt out. So the beautiful part about this force reflects more men are prioritizing themselves. More women are seeing the consequences of the pickiness and beginning to prove that the game is actually flipping on them right now. So fellas, if you're watching this, if you're watching this, if you're done rushing to this event or staying selective, comment efforts required. You all need to do better below and build the value. Know your worth, guys. And this isn't just about the cruelty, it's about the reality. Right now, women are begging men to approach them, and men finally wisen up. So choose better and stay empty. Cheers, guys.